probably sitting here going, you diddly donks, what are you doing? You've invited me over for a cook-up and you can't get your shit together. What we've got to do, guys, is, without explaining what just happened, we've got to wait for everyone to come over from the original live feed and cotton on that I'm on a different live feed now. So Jamil will let me know when the numbers start going up before I start having a chat with Maria here. We'll just have a drink and we'll let everyone cotton on that there's a new live feed on, because the old one didn't work, everyone. Anyone on, Jamil?
Yeah, you got 3 people?
3, yeah. There was about 50 something waiting on the other live feed, so they're probably all still waiting there.
Loud and clear?
Loud and clear, that's good.
What about the picture?
Everyone's asking what happened. You got 16?
Yeah, they'll cotton on that it's coming up now.
I found you.
Yeah, they're starting to cotton on now. They're starting to cotton on.
You got 16 on.
Yeah.
That's
Once
so
we get up
fun.
over 50 and that, people are probably still there waiting on the other one.
For fuck's sake, Buck.
Who said that?
Phil McCavity.
Oh, tell me about it, Phil.
40.
40, yeah, everyone's starting to cotton on that. Buck's a diddly donkey, stuffed up. He doesn't know how to use a bloody computer. Dead set. I'll explain it all in a minute. What happened, everyone? A week ago when I created this live feed so you all know it was coming up, I did it on the home computer. So then we get the iPad and go live, and the stream's not on the iPad. So I don't know why. I think if you're going to go live on an iPad, you've got to create the live feed from the device you want to go live from, I think. So anyway, we'll get there. As long as someone's on. Anyone on, Jamil?
63.
All right, we're getting there now.
Getting up there.
People are probably, still some people over there going, Buck, you're late on the other, what's going on? And I'm on a different bloody live stream. Anyway, they'll cotton on, I hope. Everyone, sitting beside me is Roz's cousin, Maria Billy. Maria, welcome. Everyone in the family knows her as Auntie Maya. And all the kids in the family know her as Auntie Maya. And the reason she's here tonight is about 2 weeks ago, I had a go at cooking Subi fried scones, which is a favourite of the Torres Strait Islands. And somebody who's sitting behind the iPad at the moment, over that way, put plain flour into a self-raising container. And I'm getting the evil eye as we speak. And they were as flat as pancakes. So I said, righto, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the expert around, Auntie Maya, and she's going to show us how to cook proper Subi fried scones, which was, I said, a favourite of the Torres Strait Island people. Subi, if you don't know, is coconut, Maria. Yeah, coconut. So anyway, I went shopping today. I grabbed a bag of self-raising flour, couple of cans, a can of coconut cream, can of coconut milk, and got a little bowl ready for Maria. She walks in about an hour ago with that. And she goes, is that all you bought? So we've had to scrounge up another thing of self-raising flour. Maria doesn't do things in halves. When she cooks Subi scones, she cooks Subi scones, enough for the whole family. So anyway, I'm going to have a chat with Maria now, and then we'll get stuck into what you're here for, and that's cooking the Subi scones. So I've already told Maria, you and Roz are first cousins. Yes. And you were born on a little island up in the Torres Strait called Purima Island. No, you weren't. You were born on Thursday Island, sorry. But you're from Purima Island, which is, English name is Coconut Island. And it's right up and out to the right from memory. It's
Central. It's part of the Central Island.
Part of the Central, but it's kind of right out on the edge, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a fair way out. Compared to Nagi Island and that, it's a fair way out. The reason... Roz and Maria are first cousins. Your dad and Roz's dad were from Purima Island, Coconut Island, because Roz's dad's from Coconut. Am I right? Yeah. I was getting funny looks. I thought I'd balls that one up. So I'm sure they'll let me know. So anyway, Maria, you were born on Thursday Island, which is the only island up in the Torres Strait that's got a hospital, I think. So you're born on Thursday Island, but you were raised or bred on Purima.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your fond memories from there? It's only a tiny little island. What are your fondest memories from growing up as a kid on Purima Island?
Oh, just the island life.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of fresh fish. Go fishing. Got the salt water to swim in, and yeah, just the island life.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
And all the cooking.
Yeah.
All the traditional, like wedding, tombstone opening. Like they're all big events,
Yeah.
so it's big cooking.
Yeah, they don't do things in halves. Every time there's a family do down here in Innisfail, everyone chips together, and you can guarantee that at every family thing there'll be coconut curry chicken, vermicelli chicken, subby fried scones,
Doesn't have a stable.
Dom Boy, subby Dom Boys, sop. What's sop?
It's just all mixed vegetable like sweet potato, pumpkin, taro, yam, all cooked in one pot with coconut milk. Coconut milk is the base.
Yeah. Very similar to Papua New Guinea. They cook everything in coconut milk up there, and I guess root vegetables is a staple from the Torres Strait. You don't have butcher shops and all that type of stuff up there, so you got to live off the ocean. You grew your own root vegetables, sweet potato and all that type of stuff, taro, and that's what they did. I have a chat with Roz's mum about living on Nagi and growing up on Nagi Island, and besides the boats coming in every now and then with some rice and some flour and that, you had to live off the land and the ocean, which was probably the biggest thing anyway. So you moved down to Innisfail.
Yes.
And you live in Innisfail now with as Roz did, and a lot of them, like Roz's dad came down and worked on the railways and brought the family. Roz's 4 elder sisters were born on Thursday Island as well, Maria.
Yeah.
And Roz and her brothers, Innisfail, Roz? All in Innisfail?
All in Innisfail.
Yeah, all born in Innisfail. So Roz's dad, probably bring the family down to the mainland because there's more opportunity down here, I guess, for employment and all that type of stuff. But I know you still keep your culture. I know every time there's a family get together, there's always Torres Strait Island cooking and you all love doing it.
Yeah.
And it's simple food, but it feeds a lot of people.
Yeah.
And subby scones, where did that come from? Like, it's obviously, I know the Aboriginal people cook them as well.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I when I moved up there, because I lived down here, we moved down here in 1967. My brother will debate me and say 68.
Yeah.
And I moved back up there in 91, and that's when, to the cooking, there was 2 ladies that really influenced me with the coconut milk scone. I mean, everybody can cook it, but there was this 2 lady that really, I took it from them, how they cooked it, and I've done it ever since. So, yeah.
I guess you don't have wall ovens, and back in those days you didn't have wall ovens and all that.
Yeah.
So this was one way. Did you used to cook them in the old days with coconut oil at all?
Yes, coconut oil.
Because you can make your own coconut oil, and I guess it was hard to try and get vegetable oil or canola oil and all that type of stuff up in the island. So, as I said, they had to make. I remember Roz's mum used to make coconut oil for the girls' hair and all that type of stuff. You couldn't just go to the shop and buy stuff. So, anyway, once again, it's a fascinating place, and I keep saying it, guys. If you ever go up to Cape York, make sure you take that extra step when you get to Seisha and Bemiga. Get on the ferry and go up to Thursday Island, and then get the ferry across to Horn Island and spend a day up there and experience the Torres Strait. It's a wonderful place, Maria. I've been at Nagi. I know Roz would love to go to Coconut Island, to where her dad was born as well. So we'll get there one day, Roz, to Coconut. It'd be good to go up and have a look at the place. But
back on the island, we had to scrape the coconut, peel it, scrape it, squeeze it to get all the milk.
Yeah.
But now in the new era, it's the tin now.
Yeah, and I did the subby cook up the other day, guys, and I actually scraped the coconut and showed them how to get the milk and everything out of a coconut. So end up using the rest of it at all?
Yeah.
You did?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I gave Maria the leftover of that coconut cream. Geez, it's amazing when you let it sit overnight how much cream comes to the top, the
that's all the
coconut
fat,
cream.
yeah.
But as I said, we're not going to sit here tonight.
No.
It's too hot. The aircon's broken. I'm up for another aircon. And we're just going to use the tin stuff. So if you're at home there and you want to try the Subi fried scones, just go and get the tin milk and the thing. We'll go through the ingredients in a minute, Maria.
Someone said, "Hey Bucks, how regular does the ferry run to TI?"
Every day, I think, from
There's a
Seisha.
timetable.
Yeah, there's
you'll
a,
have to-
yeah,
Yeah.
they have
Yeah,
to check with
you
the
could probably
company.
Google. You could probably Google the Seisha to Thursday Island ferry.
Yeah.
And when I say it's a ferry, it's a big boat. It's like the big ones that go out to the outer Barrier Reef and Green Island off Cairns. It's a beautiful big boat. And as I said on my last live feed, you will hear the Mill Sisters, your aunties, singing on the Mill Sisters music, and also Uncle Seaman Dan. You'll hear him singing. They always play the Torres Strait music on the way up, and you'll hear Ros and Maria's uncle and aunties singing on the thing. So make sure you do it. If there's anyone from the family watching at the moment, Jess Briggs or anyone like that,
Harold Billy's on.
Harold Billy's on. G'day, Harold. Harold's Maria's son. Hopefully JJ's on as well. Will Raymond be watching it all?
No, I forgot to set him up.
Oh. Raymond will have to watch the replay. So if there's anyone from the family watching, welcome. Everyone in the family
Make a comment.
knows all about Annie Meyer's famous Subi fried scones. And if there's anyone watching from the Torres Strait, I don't think there will be, let it be known in the thing so we can say good day to you, please. If anyone's actually watching from Cape York or up in the Torres Strait, it'd be good to hear from you. So anyway, Maria, what we might do is get on with the cooking. It's probably been half an hour. One thing I did want to say, on my last live feed, it was a men's chat about men's health, physical health and mental health. And we were talking about eating healthy, exercising and not drinking beer and all that type of stuff. My very next live feed, we're eating Subi fried scones.
And having a beer.
So how's my health kick going, everyone? Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
So anyway, this will be worth it. And righto, Maria, all we need is self-raising flour. Now, I used canola oil the other day, Maria. You prefer to use vegetable
Yeah, I
oil?
prefer vegetable.
Vegetable oil, so we're using vegetable oil there. Roz has just taken over the iPad for a sec. A pinch, it's a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
And we didn't know if that'd be any good, the Himalayan pink salt, but Maria, you said,
Just
doesn't matter, you use that, I think. And we're also going to use, just tonight, canned coconut milk and some coconut cream. You like to use both, Maria?
Both. I like both.
Yeah. So that's what we'll do. Well, I scraped the coconut last time, so I would have had milk and cream together. So this is just out of a can. So and once they're cooked tonight, guys, I'm going to be on the shallow fryer here. Maria's going to do the magic bit over here. I'll probably help out with the frying. Maria will supervise, and we're going to do it on a little, not doing it on the induction cooker now. I found that had hot spots, so hopefully the gas burner will give a more even heat to the oil.
Yeah.
Because I just found, I turned a scone the other day and one half would be black and the other half wasn't cooked. So I wasn't a fan of that induction cooker. I'm hoping it doesn't do it with a gas, otherwise I'm going to look like a liar. Good tradesman never blames his tools, as they say. So, righto, Maria, what we're going to do, we're going to throw this bowl out because that's no good.
Yeah,
Because you said, Rogers, what is that little bloody hopeless thing? That's what we need there. So you know Maria's going to get serious. That's the bowl she's going to mix everything up in. I'll leave that there just in case. So we'll talk through it. I'll open the self-raising flour. I was only going to do probably 3 cups. You're going to use 3 wheelbarrow loads. So first thing we do into a clean bowl is the self-raising flour.
All the flour.
If I'm wrong, you just let me know.
No.
Do we need to sieve it at all?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all going to be mixed and cooked.
Now that lid was attached, so there's no way there's plain flour in that, Maria.
Show the self-raising.
Self-raising flour. So we want them to rise, otherwise they turn out like mine the other day, like bloody pancakes. All of that in?
Yes.
Yep. You can come in a bit closer, Ros, when we start doing this and actually have a look at the flour and that so we can see.
Okay.
You want the whole one of this in or just a half?
No, just a little bit.
Okay, because you're going to need some for the table and everything,
Yeah,
aren't
I'm
you?
going to need for dusting.
Yeah.
And
Why you do it? Everyone's saying let you
Here
do
we-
it. Don't let Buck do it.
Yeah, but you just sit back and have a beer. We'll get in and we'll...
because we've only got 3 tins, so I can always add some more later.
Yeah, righto.
Yeah, the salt.
Salt.
Just a bloody couple of pinches of salt.
Yeah.
Don't need too much. What I'll do is I'll shake the cans and crack them
stand
open
up.
for you, Maria.
We don't cook
Makes it a
sitting
bit easier
down.
to-
Now I just wash my hand.
Yeah, hands have been washed before we went live, guys, so... I'll crack all 3, Maria.
Yeah.
Give them, especially the coconut cream, everyone. Make sure you give them a really good shake. So I'll get a milk there.
Yeah. No, paper towel.
Oh, this paper towel.
Yeah.
Yep, just there. Another coconut milk there. If we haven't quite got enough coconut stuff, guys, we can just rinse the tins out with water, Maria.
Yeah.
So don't panic if you run a bit short on coconut milk or cream, guys. You can use a bit of water as well. So, righto. So there's our cream and 2 milks.
Now on the island, we don't measure. Everything is eye measurement.
Eye measurement. That's it. That's the way I do everything. About that much
Yeah.
is the same. So we put the whole coconut cream in. And if there's not enough out of the 3 cans, Maria, we'll put a little bit of
Bit of
water in it
water.
and rinse, okay?
Okay, just mix. Oh, we might just make it.
Yeah.
Don't want the dough too wet or too dry.
Just got to be right. So once it's done and you've kneaded it, everyone will get to see pretty well just how... How often would you cook subby scones a year? About 80 times? You'd
I don't
seem
cook
to-
it at home because I'm the only one who eats it.
Yeah,
So I cook it for other people more than I do
yeah.
myself.
I know, every time Maria turns up somewhere, you'll have a container of subby scones. And they are absolutely beautiful. And the good thing about them, Maria, is you can have them with sweet or savoury. So you can have them to scoop up the coconut curry chicken juice and all that type of stuff as well, which is fantastic. And they're good the next day with butter and Vegemite, I reckon. What do you reckon?
Oh yeah, I love them with jam and molasses.
Molasses, yeah, we haven't got molasses, but what we do have is the secret ingredient here, golden syrup, which is really molasses, but it's just a bit more
Yeah.
refined than
Refined.
molasses.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
What's the difference between molasses, everyone, and treacle?
Oh, I don't like it.
Remember treacle? Was
Yeah.
that the same as molasses, or...?
Okay, it's just getting
Okay.
it into a ball. Yeah, if you want to hold that, please.
Yep,
but
yep.
I like kneading it in here.
Yep.
Yeah.
You want to turn that on first.
Oh, yep,
Heat
righto.
that up.
I'll heat this up now.
You had one job, Roger.
One job, Rogers, and you failed. You're too busy jibber jabbering. Hang on, let me turn it on. Okay. I'm just not sure how. We're going to use the big cast iron again because it's a nice big pan and we'll be able to fit a few in there. So what I'll do there is, Maria will let me know, once the oil's there, Maria, you can kind of let me know.
Yeah, put it in.
Put the oil in now.
Heat everything up.
How deep do we, now this is another, about a centimetre deep. Like it's not a deep fry, it's a shallow fry, so
Yeah, just
about a
pour it in.
centimetre deep.
I'll tell you. Where's that? Can I have that dish down there?
Yeah. This one here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like to get rid of
Now
it.
if you want to go and wash your hands,
No,
you can, like
don't want to.
You don't have to stay in front of the camera the whole
No,
time.
no,
So.
I just want to get all this dough off.
Yeah,
the
okay.
pan.
So what I might do, about a centimetre of vegetable oil over the bottom of the pan, everyone.
Keep going, keep going.
Bit more?
Yep. Because the coconut scone will use all that oil. So
Okay.
pour it in.
What, all of it now?
No, just pour.
More!
Yeah, that's it.
That's it?
Yep.
All right, so that's more than a... Oh, no. It's a big pan, everyone.
Yeah,
so
it's a big pan.
It's only about a centimetre deep. That's quite a large pan, so that's fine. So we'll bring that oil up to the heat.
Just veggie oil, yeah?
Yeah, vegetable oil.
That's right.
Can you use canola oil as well, Maria?
I
or
have used it, but I don't use canola anymore.
You don't? You
No.
prefer vegetable?
I prefer vegetable.
Okay.
Is that because of the flavour?
No, I just changed.
Maybe it's lighter frying, you reckon?
Could you
Too
use
hot.
coconut oil?
But I don't.
So Maria, before you start cutting, that's probably thicker. That's thicker than I probably would have done. So let everyone know roughly. You've just passed. So you haven't even used a rolling pin. That's
No.
probably 2 centimetres thick. A little bit less than an inch.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like it thick.
Just over your first knuckle, everyone. There you go, the first knuckle. That's Roz's rice measurement as well, so you can remember that one. When you put the rice in, the water covers the rice to the first knuckle. Well, 1 knuckle, the top of your knuckle, for the dough. So Maria's going to slice this now. Now, that if you can explain to everyone, there's a special way to cut it on an angle.
Oh yeah, just cut it in strips.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, any size will do.
See, that's... Okay.
Just any shape.
Can you do a turtle
Big,
shape? I had
small.
turtles and dugongs and everything the other day on mine. They were bloody all over the
I
place.
can make them big, make them small. If there's a lot of us, I usually make them a bit smaller so they go around.
Yeah. So, come in nice and close, Roz. That's thicker than what I thought, Maria. I thought they would have been flatter than that because they swell up. So there you go. That is, yeah, a good 2 centimetres thick at least.
Okay, how's that oil?
So let's
No?
probably not quite yet. I reckon needs a little bit more.
Yeah.
And if it is too hot, let me know and I'll adjust the heat down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's too hot, then we'll drop it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this chair. It's a pain in the arse.
Yeah, if you can.
Stand up, everyone. It's going to be a bit better, I think. No one's come on from the islands, Roz.
Can't see.
The Toshi. If you ever go up to Thursday Island, everyone, go into the butcher shop on Thursday Island. Roz's cousin Toshi owns the butcher shop on Thursday Island. It's the only butcher shop in the Torres Strait, I think, Maria, isn't it? Thursday
Yes.
Island?
Oh,
It is,
I've
yeah.
been there for years.
What gas stove is that?
That's a mate. I've got the thing here.
Oh God.
I'll grab it, Roz. Hang on. This is the one here. I saw the ad for this on Facebook. It's called Maple Fire. They've got a small one and then there's this one here. And it seems to work really well and it uses the same canisters as the jet boil does, which is handy so you don't have to have multiple types of things there. So fire maple, and if you want to see a good video on the fire maple, exactly this thing here, go onto the Campman. Is that hot enough, Maria?
Yeah, it's getting.
Yep.
Yeah, see, it's sizzling.
Right, so you don't want it like chip when you throw a chip in. Now that middle will be a little bit hotter than the outside. You want me to up the heat a little bit?
No, you might have to just leave, just let it
Let it go. Yeah?
sizzle first.
All right.
Just leave it.
I'm leaving it. Rogers, stop it. Just have another beer and shut up.
Yeah,
Right
it's all right.
down.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll put
Just
one in
move
the
it
middle.
down. Oh yeah? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Here he goes. He likes to touch everything.
I got my fork.
Is it you do fork? Right, I'm standing right away from this now, Maria. Do you reckon that? I don't reckon that's hot enough, or is it?
It's coming up. Look, it's
Yeah.
it's sizzling. It's boiling. It's frying.
That's what you want. So there you go. I know for next time, I've got to do the flour. Roz, come over here a bit more. For anyone who saw the one the other day, I was using plain flour, but mine were nowhere near that thick. So a good 2 centimetre thickness on the scones. Read some comments out, someone. If anyone's got any questions, Roz will read them out and we'll answer them while we're cooking.
Gidget's got to go.
Righto, Gidge, see you, mate. Where's he going?
Don't know.
You happy with the heat?
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah. I can crank that up. That good thing about these fire maple cookers too, everyone, they will, the heat on those will crank so hot you can actually put a wok on there and do stir fries. They really piff the heat out. We've got it down nice and low at the moment, but if you do want to put a wok on and flash fry stuff like a stir fry, those fire maple things will do it. And I was saying before, get onto the Camp Man. The Camp Man on YouTube, Dale, who's an Innisfail lad himself, and he's just coming back from the Kimberley at the moment. He had a death in the family in Townsville, so Camp Man was up in the Kimberley doing some really good clips, guys. If you haven't subscribed to Dale, the Camp Man, get on and watch him. He's just a down-to-earth bloke, loves his fishing, just him and his dog up in the Kimberley, yeah, they're puffing up really
They're like
good.
floating a bit, aren't they, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're starting to float a bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dale does a good review on the fire maple thing, the exact one that I've got, guys. So go onto his channel and watch that. So yeah, she's coming up now, starting to,
So you're looking for golden brown colour,
Yeah.
Maria?
yeah,
See that one in the middle is.
yeah, it'll cook quicker, I reckon. Yeah, they're looking better than mine. Mine look,
And you can't blame the plain flour.
well,
The heat seemed to be here this way.
is that, you happy with the heat there?
Yeah.
Because I think that the good thing about gas, guys, is you can go real low or you can go real high. Those induction cookers,
See, it's cooking quick.
yeah, look at that. Look how gold that is in the middle. So the middle is definitely hotter because that's where most of the flame is. So we can always move them around. But look at that. That's starting to come up really good now. Wow. You see any questions there, Roz? Good questions? Yell them out and we'll answer them, mate. You want a drink of water, Maria?
No. Just sweat getting in my eye.
Oh, I'll get your towel.
If you see a comment come up, Jamil, yell out.
Yep.
If you haven't guessed, everyone, I can't see your comments tonight, so I can't answer your comments. But what I will do is I'll watch the replay tomorrow, and I always check everyone's comments tomorrow. So I can't answer it. But if Jamil sees a good question come through and catches it, he'll yell it out to us and
Send them through, guys.
yeah, send them through. Jamil will yell some good questions out. If you've got any questions of Maria, just yell out.
What are you having with the scones?
Well, I'm glad you asked. We are having butter, dollop cream, which doesn't normally, yeah, I know. I said, I'm going to get some cream. And Ros goes, you don't have bloody cream on subby scones.
No.
So
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to try it anyway. Jam, like a normal scone. I mean, people have jam and cream
Yeah.
on a normal scone,
I've
so
had
it'll
jam.
still go well. But I'm going to try jam and cream. I'm going to try butter and my favourite, golden syrup. And we're also going to do just butter and jam, butter and strawberry jam, or any of your favourite type of jam, plum jam, marmalade, anything. And tomorrow, you can put these in the microwave for 30 seconds, 45 seconds or whatever, reheat them, or you can even have them cold with butter and Vegemite. They go really good. But as I said, Maria, they're good because you can use them with sweet, or you can have them with savoury as well. Like you can have them with coconut curry chicken.
Jeff,
Someone's making a smart ass comment, I think, because Jamil's laughing behind the iPad.
Jeff's Travels said they look good. Buck could have retiled his bathroom with his scones.
Jeff's Travels, I'll remember that one. You're not wrong. You know your scones are bad, Raffle wouldn't even eat them. No, they actually tasted all right, my scones, even though they were a bit flat. They went all right. So you don't want to rush this, guys. Don't be tempted to crank the gas right up and burn them because, Maria, they are quite thick.
Yes.
So I guess if you do cook them nice and slow, it gives the middle time. So you're not going to get them doughy in the middle.
Yes.
It'll give the centre of the scones time to cook properly.
Trev Kelly said, can you freeze them?
Oh.
I don't
We
know.
don't have any much
No.
left over to freeze.
No.
No, Roz said there's
Probably not, eh?
never any left, Trev, to freeze. But I guess
We can try.
they're that easy to make. And well, I shouldn't. You can just cook a new batch the next day, Maria. Wouldn't
Yeah. We
So-
cook, we cook everything fresh.
you? Yeah, everything fresh.
Sorry, just wiping some sweat now. Just got to make sure.
Yep. Yeah, don't rush it, Maria. We could just.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh, they're starting to look nice now. And what I've got for that was Jamil. That was my container with some paper towel and that, guys, because they're being shallow fried. That was my container. Maria said, throw that out and get something decent, Rogers. So I've had, as I said, we've still got heaps to go. There's our container there. So when you do cook your subbies, just have some paper towel to help drain them off a bit, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll leave that there for now until you're ready to go. I guess with the fork too, Maria.
Yeah.
You can put the fork in, and if it comes out clean, you
Yes.
know they're cooked inside, which is one advantage of using the fork.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
think of that. Just going to flip them on their side now, brown them up on the side.
Someone said, Rhonda, have you ever just done them in the oven instead of frying?
No.
No.
Yeah,
They-
they're in the oven.
They would still work. Is that Rhonda Oliphant, Jamil?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, Rhonda. It's self-raising flour, and they're really,
You might as well call it a damper.
well, you could throw it, I'd say yes to that. Absolutely you could. You could put them in the oven and bake them in the oven if you got one. But as I said, not a lot of Torres Strait Island homes have nice big 240 volt wall ovens, Maria, and that, and
No.
this is the way you do it up there. Yeah, not as healthy, I know, but it's nicer.
Could you add dried fruit?
No.
No.
Everything's plain.
Don't they do that with damper? I've had
It's
damper with
clean.
Well,
fruit in it.
you could, but the answer to that one is you could add fruit in there, but the Torres Strait Islanders don't do that. They just, as Maria said, they just keep it simple, stupid, the old KISS principle.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could add some dried raisins or sultanas and that through there, bake them in the oven. I don't know how dried fruit would go fried, but in the oven it'd work, absolutely, like sultana scones or whatever.
246 on.
246, well done everyone. Thanks for hanging in there. It took us a while to...
Family.
Half's family, Ros saying. So Maria's bloody Yeah, I'm staying out of this. I'm going to get another beer. They're coming up all right, Maria.
Yeah, just.
And that oil's good now. It's got a nice slow sizzle to it. You don't want it too hot.
No.
It was probably not quite hot enough when we first did it, but now it's perfect, I reckon.
Yeah.
That's how you want it. So you don't have your oil too hot, guys. You want to be able to brown the outside and get the centre of them nice and fluffy. And Maria's just put the fork in there, as you can see. It's come out clean, so we know that it's not doughy on the inside. Here we go.
Just want to brown all these ones.
Yep. If you want a little bit more heat, just let me know. But you're happy with that at the
Yeah.
moment? Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Harold's asking you taste testing.
You taste testing, Buck?
Yeah, we're all going to taste test it, Harold. Don't worry about that.
What's the normal topping? Just butter and jam.
Butter.
Harold, Billy, you would have been brought up on these things, mate. Mum would have cooked them. How often did you cook them for the kids, Maria?
Oh, every now and then.
Yeah.
You know, if we had some fish or island dish,
Yeah.
you've got to have the scone. But yeah, I think he preferred bread anyway.
Because you can have it for like a dessert or with a regular meal, can't you?
Yeah,
It's
and
not
this
just-
would be a breakfast too. We can cook
breakfast,
this
yeah.
up in the morning for breakfast. We
Yeah.
didn't have bread on the island. We don't make bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was our,
So this was your bread.
more or less,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, hit the like button, guys. 54 likes, 263 people.
263 on. Good one. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying. This is how it should look, guys. Can I, Jamil?
Yeah.
So, if you compare that to my pancakes the other day, you can see that they puffed up to well over an inch thick. And that's exactly how they should be. Remember I said I couldn't even cut mine in half, they were that flat? Look at that. That's exactly it.
We're the Oliver family. I like the use of a fork, no tongs inside.
Yes. There you go. Well, I know that now. And there's a reason Maria uses the fork, guys, so that she can test the centre of the scones so that they're cooked all the way through.
It's almost like what the Americans make, hey? Like those biscuits. You know, they got the
Yeah,
biscuits.
they call scones biscuits or something, don't they? And
yeah, they do.
They scoop their gravy and everything up with it.
Yeah.
Now, someone the other day, guys, said we used to cook these as kids, Maria, and they were called pufftaroons or something.
Oh,
Have you heard of that? And I had a few people go, they sound like pufftaroons or pufftaroons or something.
Yeah, they
Creative
fry them,
name.
deep fry them in oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, someone said we use half plain flour, half self-raising, and it sounded very similar to this process, but they were called pufftaroons. I thought someone was being silly, but I actually Googled it, and it actually came up on Google.
It's like our we call wet scone.
Yeah.
Where it's the mixture is wet and we drop it into hot
Oh,
oil.
righto.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be similar to Mick Papadopoulos's honey puffs, guys. That was like a wet mixture that you dropped into the oil. But as you can see here, this is a dry mixture. Gee, they puff up well, Maria, don't they?
Yeah.
Of the outside so we can hear how crispy.
Yeah, I will. I'll get a teaspoon. Hang on, everyone.
Some ASMR.
Some ASMR, yeah. What's that stand for, Jamil?
Oh, I wouldn't have a clue.
I've got a...
Oh, salad.
So, here's one. Maria, this is a hot one. Jamil, if you want to go here.
Yeah.
This is some Subi scone ASMR. Is that what it is? ASMR? So it's not rock hard, but it's still got...
Got a crust. to
It has got a nice crust on it.
You want to cut it?
Well,
We'll break it open.
we can. I'll come over here and I'll just show Jamil. I'll do it on Terry G's chopping board here, mate. We'll cut one open, everyone, and just let it cool down a little bit. Look at that, everyone, and there's steam coming out of it. Look at that. So that's like just perfect fluffy bread on the inside. That's perfect, Maria. There's no wet dough or anything.
No.
That's thing. And you can see here, so it's nice and crusty on the outside and fluffy on the inside.
And yeah, don't have to be perfect shape.
No.
The mouth will fix everything.
Wow, look at it. Look how big they get. They're massive compared to the ones I was doing the other day. Oh, well, I've seen how they're done now, Roz, so it's, you can cook some for me.
It helps using the right flour buck.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, everyone's up me for using the wrong flour. I was kind of innocent in that.
Oh, of course.
Oh, they look nice.
I still reckon someone paid Roz to stitch me up. Yeah. So have a look at. We're going to have that many when this batch comes off. Have a look how much dough's left, everyone. That's from maybe 1.5 kilos of flour, Maria.
Yeah.
Do you want me to get rid of that bowl?
Yeah. Oh, I'll need the knife.
Yeah. So 1.5 kilos of flour, and there's still plenty there. Well, I didn't know that they were that thick. I would have rolled them out a lot thinner than that. I didn't realise that you kept them. So that's a good 2 centimetres thick there. Easy.
Now see how
I
it's,
might grab the butter out.
see how it's draining the oil?
Yeah,
Yeah.
why do we pronounce the town of scone differently baking a scone?
Yeah,
ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response.
Who said that?
Jared T.
Jared T. How
never
did you
knew
know
that.
that?
Google. Bloody
Righto, Jamil. Bit of butter. This is Roz's favourite butter, everyone. The blue and red one. It was on special, $6 today. So I got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Rafa hasn't had dinner yet, and he's hovering around. Have a look at
You're
him.
not having
He's hovering around saying, "Drop a scone, Dad." Righto. I'm going to do one with
golden syrup.
golden syrup and lots of it. And I'll do one with some jam, eh? I'll take over the iPad, Jamil, and you can do a taste test. I'll give Roz the one with the jam.
You can also do Vegemite as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely you could.
I like it with peanut butter.
Yeah, I mentioned that before. Here, Jamil, I'll take over the iPad for a sec. Righto, I'm on the iPad, everyone. Let's get Jamil do a taste test on the jam, and that was your mum's, Jamil.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Jam, you can have that.
Too much jam, all right.
You can scrape some off.
Mum will get her own. Give us a taste test, mate.
I'll do the golden syrup.
Have some jam, I will, Brady. Geez, I wish that aircon was going. Nice, nice and fluffy.
Fluffy, crunchy.
Jamil, how's
Yeah.
the Ranger?
The what?
What Ranger?
It's not nutty. It's not the nut, it's Jamil.
Oh yeah, no, the range is good.
No, you're thinking of the Nutty's got the Raptor. Maria's still
That's really nice.
slaving over a bloody
That's all right.
hot stove
I
here.
reckon you got to eat them fresh too.
Yes.
You have to.
Oh, they're not bad the next day. Phil the Maniac's on. G'day, Phil. I can see some things at the moment. Phil's sitting back in the aircon. We don't have aircon at the moment, Phil. That air conditioner up there, 8 years old and it shit itself, and we're up for a new split system in this room. So the one night we really needed it, it is bloody hot here.
I'm going to finish off this one.
Yeah, go on, get into it, mate.
I reckon with cream too would be nice.
Well, I've got cream in the fridge there, but Auntie Maya and Mum said you don't have them with cream, but you can. What did you, Maria? What did you have on them up in the islands? Like what? Generally, what?
Jam.
Just jam.
We have golden syrup. We have jam.
Yeah.
Apricot jam,
I love
What?
plum
plum. Oh yeah, plum.
Yeah.
Plum's nice.
or strawberry. I don't mind strawberry.
Phil Taylor said, no need for aircon down there in bloody cockroach land. Terry G, g'day mate. Hope you're well. Lukey Alexander, I can see a few things coming through here. Let's go in and have another look at this batch coming on. Oh, that's a nice one there, Maria.
Yeah, just like to brown all around.
Yeah. And because they're so thick, you can flip them on their side and brown them on their side. 45 minutes, we're going well. I thought we'd go too long, but
We've got more scone.
we're
It
going.
has the perfect crunch.
Let us know if you want us to hang around and cook the whole lot, guys. We will if you want. If you're sick of us, what? 262 on. Wowee.
How many likes?
200 of them are the Savage and Billy family. Who else is on there from the family? Jess Briggs and Mia. Who else is on? Harold's on. Lukey Reed, the diddly donk from Launceston. Gee whiz, Maria, we got someone on from Tasmania, a friend of ours. And you just think how big this country is and how diverse it is.
Jazz is on.
When you've got Jazz is on, another family member, you know, down in Tasmania, up to the Torres Strait, it's just worlds apart, Tasmania compared to the Torres Strait, but it's all part of the same country. Just incredible, and how much
Any tradition behind the shape of
the scones compared to the standard boring round. Well, there you go. Was that Benny Hobbs saying that one? Steve W's on over in England, Maria.
Wow.
Steve Warrillow's on over in the mother country, watching us cook subby fried scones.
Jodie and Harriet's on.
Jodie and Harriet's on. Harriet's Roz's sister, everyone. G'day, Harriet. G'day, Jodie. I knew there'd be some family on. Shawnee White's on. Maria, we just had a good question there. I think it was Benny Hobbs. Is there any reason for the shape of the subby scones compared to just the old cutting out a round one with a biscuit tin lid or something like the old traditionals?
No, just cut, because the mouth is going to fix it later. Don't have to be particular shape. If you want to use a round cutter, please. You can.
Yeah. So you could use round if you want to do.
When
It doesn't.
we cook a lot like this, we just cut it any shape.
Yeah. No, that's good. If anyone saw mine the other day, I had turtles and dugongs. You just had to use your imagination, everyone. Look at them. Oh boy, they're looking good. And I guess you just wait till you get all the outside browned up. Nathan Schilling, g'day mate, how are you? Bretty Wall said quantity again. So Brett, was it Brent? Brenty Wall, I think it was. Yeah, Brent. Sorry, mate. That was about Maria, 1.5 kilos of self-raising flour.
Yeah.
About 1.5 kilos of self-raising, and that's given us a lot,
I
mate.
still got some milk here.
As I said, Maria does about 1.5 kilos of self-raising flour. We didn't quite use 3 cans of coconut milk or cream. We used coconut milk and cream. So you just go, and all you need to do, mate, is when you need it, and you don't over-knead it, you just got to get that kind of consistency there. So you don't want it too wet. It needs to be nice and soft, but you need to be able to pick it up a bit, okay?
So that Nathan should.
Yeah, I did. I said g'day to Nathan. So Maria's flipping them on their side.
That's a decent batch, your son says.
Oh, that's what I said, Harold. I grabbed 1 bag of thing and 2 cans. And your mum's rocked up with the biggest bowl in the world, and she said, "Is that all you got?" So I had to run around the neighbours and get extra stuff because we're cooking. As I said, we're going to invite the whole of Innisfail around after this to eat subby scones.
Right, very cool.
There's Crew, everyone. G'day, Crew. That's Jamil's cat.
little baby.
Steve W's got to walk the dog.
Yep. Steve's off to walk his chocolate Labrador. Thanks for tuning in, Steve. Have a good walk, mate. We'll talk to you again soon. Lewis Kudlak's on over in West Aussie. G'day, Lewis. How are you? The Oliver family. Nathan's having a chat with someone, by the way. New Zealand Earth Mover. I got you a good message there the other day too, mate. 1 scone for everyone in the Buckaroony community. What I'll do Monday, guys, I'll go and express post you a subby scone to everyone in the thing. Ivan and Lisa. G'day, Ivan and Lisa. Danny Allen, they look great. Yeah, they do, Dan.
Is the oil alright, Maya? Not some more in?
Oh,
It's
I might put a little bit more in.
might need to let it come up the heat again, but there.
Yeah.
As I said, guys, they're probably not as healthy as doing them in the oven, but who cares? Because we're going to be putting jam and golden syrup and butter and cream and that on it anyway, so there's no such thing as a healthy scone.
Well, they're not all for us, we're sharing them around.
Yeah. Mike Blakely's on. We got someone over in Colorado, USA. Maria, watching you.
Oh,
Cooking up subby scones. G'day, Mike. How are you, mate? Thanks for tuning in. It's probably bloody 2:30 in the morning over there.
oh,
So you can see there, guys, Maria's pulling those ones out now. Are the ones she just pulled out. And if the fork comes out nice and clean, you know they're cooked inside. Bit like it. What are you after, Maria?
where's your oil? Oh, here.
Down there. You're just going to tip it,
Yeah, I'm just
keep it going, eh?
I'll put a
You
little-
gonna have a taste test?
Come on, Roz, you've got to have a...
I've set up the so you can read the comments.
Oh, righto. No worries. Well, if you want to take over this.
Yeah.
Who's this, Brent? Well, Annie's doing a fantastic job. Absolutely, she is. Mike Blakely said he's doing well. No, it's good. And that's the good thing about this, guys. We've got people from all over Australia watching. We've got someone in America, someone in England. Knots on the Bay. G'day, how are you? Down there in Harvey Bay, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Welcome back, Knots on the Bay. I haven't seen you for a little while. I'll just hand the
Oh, look,
iPad over to Jamil.
I've got a young apprentice working for me named Matthew Finetsis. His family is from Innisfail. Do you know the family? They live down the street from Mum, Finetsis.
Well, the Finitzis family live, Ros was saying, Shawnee White, the Finitzis family, I don't know them. Ros said they live down the road from Ros's
East
mum,
Innisfail.
over in East Innisfail, mate. So there you go, it's only a small town, mate. Ros knows everyone here. What I might do is have a little sneaky taste test and read some comments on the other one. Thanks, Jamil, for getting that up.
That's all right.
Tell you what I might do, Jamil, is we'll do a jam and cream one. What do you reckon?
Definitely.
So Phil's removed his rooftop tent so he can fit in the garage.
Oh, you got it off, maniac. I just
Choke.
choked on some subby scone. Righto, Jamil. Oh, that one's... I'll get a one that's
bit cool.
cooled down a little bit so it doesn't melt the butter so much. Look at that, guys. That just comes up beautiful. So we'll put some jam on, or as Mike Blakely probably calls this stuff, jelly.
Jelly.
I don't know how we get jelly out of... Mike, if you... We call jelly to us is... you call it Jell-O, I think.
Yeah.
Jelly's like the stuff you mix with water and put it in the fridge and it goes hard and wobbly. We call that jelly. So, I remember as a kid watching Sesame Street and remember the Count, the magician?
Yeah.
He'd go, I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Jelly.
And I used to think, peanut butter and jelly, like as in the wobbly jelly. But
Rough.
he was referring to peanut butter and jam,
Jam.
which I thought was weird as well. I tried peanut butter or peanut paste, whatever you want to call it, and jam for the first time only a few years ago, and it's bloody beautiful. I can't believe that combination. It actually works. Hey? Yeah, I never had it as a kid.
All the time.
Peanut butter now.
Rhonda says, can you taste the coconut at all? I didn't really taste the
I
coconut.
think you'd have to... What I'll do, Rhonda, in a minute, is I'll just have one by itself and see if I can pick up the coconut flavour. Because with jam and golden syrup and that will override any sort of coconut flavour. Yeah. I'm saying no, but Maria, if you did it with just water, I don't think it just wouldn't be the same, would it?
No.
It'd be a damper then, I suppose. Righto, let's
Someone
get some...
said you forgot the butter.
No, you don't put bloody
cream.
No, it's
butter
cream.
and cream and jam. Who's that diddly donk? Who was that? Geez, I want a triple heart attack. Here we go, Jamil. Hone in on this one. Here we go. Jam and cream, everyone. Oh. You got to try some jam and cream, Ross.
Shane McQuaid, you forgot the butter.
Shaney McQuaid.
Yeah.
He wants to have a triple heart attack. Butter, cream, and jam, and fried subby scone. Ross.
Someone said fig jam. That'd be nice.
Fig jam. Fig jam. Yes, you could use fig jam. I only just got that. You know what fig jam means, eh?
I'll pretend I do.
If I'm good, just ask me.
I don't get it.
Fig jam is an acronym.
Is it?
If I'm good, just ask
I'm
me.
good, just ask me. That's
Yeah.
the first I've heard of
Have
it.
you? Oh, yeah.
It's
I've
like a
heard that.
number plate with that, car plate, number plate.
Rafa said, "Come on, Dad." Rafa's going to give this the taste test, everyone. You ready?
Debbie.
Here we go. You've got to let everyone know what you think Auntie Mai's subby scones.
He loves it.
Double paws up, everyone. He said, I liked it. He said, I smashed that. I'll tell you what I will do in a minute, Jamil. I'm going to go and get Rafa's new collar, everyone, and show you before we go. I'll go up and get it in a minute.
I'll go and get it.
I'll do it, yeah, or Roz will get it. It's in the thing.
Okay.
Here we go, Marie. We're nearly there.
Last three.
Last three going in, everyone. The last three's going in. Hang in there with us. How many we still got on, Jamil?
Got 262.
Holy dooly, it's gone up again. We had 250 before. So hang in there. What we might have to do is do a neighbourhood knock tomorrow, Jamil, and offer everyone in the neighbourhood a subby scone. Have a look how many there is.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a big bowl too.
Yeah, I told you, Maria doesn't do things in halves, everyone. You want a cold drink of water, Maria?
No, thank you, I'm
Sure.
right. I just want to clear up all this
Yep. Last one going in, everyone. Here we go.
and just make sure all the others are cooked.
Yep. Here, Rafa. You got to show everyone your new collar, mate. And we're going to grab one for Winnie and Jasper and Rory and Kenzie.
Thanks heaps, Maria, for showing us how to make subby scones. Terry G.
You have to give them a go, Terry, on your channel. Hey, Maria, can you wait for I'm just going to, for 3 seconds,
Yeah.
turn the light on. Jamil, ready to get Rafa?
Yeah.
It's all right. Oh, look, it's flashing. Oh.
That's Rafa's new collar, everyone.
It's hard to see, but
He said, I'm going to get one for Kenzie and Rory
what is it? LED flashing?
and Jasper and Winnie.
Oh my goodness.
Hazabi said, Buck, will you put up the recipe?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, what? Is he going to cook it?
Well,
No, just let it be on.
here it is here, everyone. This was $6. I saw it on eBay the other night. $6 something. And I tell you what, it's not a bad quality dog collar. For $6, it's not bad. You can get different colours.
Yeah.
And it's got a USB rechargeable.
How do you turn it down, Paul?
Yep. Down, hang on. And so it's got 3 settings on there. Well, you want to turn it down now, Maria?
Yeah, just turn it down a little bit, because there's only a little bit now.
Yeah, righto. Oh, that's wrong way, Buck. That's going up.
DJ Rafa Duff Duff.
That was from Harold.
Okay, so I've got the flame down there nice and low now.
Yeah, just these last one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, goodness me.
That's ridiculous, Maria. My goodness.
Well, not for breakfast tomorrow, lunch, whatever.
Enough for next week?
No, we're handing a mum none of some.
Yeah, we'll take her in somewhere in the month.
Mine, you take some.
We'll probably send one through the mail. 150 likes and we'll pick out a random person.
Yeah. Hey Maria, you still got much family up in the Torres Strait?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Still on Coconut Island?
Yeah, got family there.
Yeah. And you went back 4 years ago for a tombstone opening up there, and
Yes.
yeah,
It was actually a plaque for my twin brother.
yeah, your twin brother,
And
yeah,
I haven't been there 20 years prior to that.
yeah. How much change had there been in 20 years? Was there much change?
Yeah.
In what way?
The island's been eroding. Where I used to live, the house that I lived in, there was all coconut, like there was like a little plantation of coconut,
Yeah.
nothing. It's just dropped.
They
The sea
talk.
is rising, isn't it?
They talk about global warming. I know there's a lot of people out there go bullshit, bullshit. There's not just one place, but if there's one place on Earth that is really noticing sea levels rising, it's the Torres Strait.
Yeah.
There are some islands up there that are in trouble, Maria,
Yes.
from erosion and that. I know Subi Island, and there's a few others up there. For those who don't know, the Torres Strait Islands go from just off the tip of Queensland. When you walk down to that famous sign, you'll see the first couple of islands just off the tip of Queensland. They extend for another 120 kilometre, whatever it is, up to Papua New Guinea. Boigu and Subi Island are only 3 kilometres off the mainland of Papua New Guinea, and they're Australian territory. They're Australian territory. I was telling people the other day, Maria, in 1975, when Papua New Guinea got its independence, they were going to cut the Torres Strait in half. The northern half belonged to Papua New Guinea, and the southern half belonged to Australia. And so Joe Bjelke-Petersen had a lot to do with the Torres Strait being Australian territory. I know there's a couple of islands right up there that are PNG territory. Daru Island is PNG, which is the island, I believe, that the Chinese want to put a bloody massive fishing factory on and run their trawlers out of there. You can imagine how they're going to rape the bloody Torres Strait of fish and everything, which is going to impact on the people who live on the islands that rely on the oceans and that.
Yeah.
I know Roz's nephew Jamal on Bardu Island. Jamal not only does artwork, guys, but he dives for crayfish. And a lot of the people make a living from crayfish. It's a big industry up in the Torres Strait, and they export them overseas to Japan and all that. It's a good industry. Back in the day, Maria,
Yeah, that's it.
do you remember when you were a young girl living on the islands and that? Do you remember the pearl diving days? Do you remember that when the men used to wear the big helmets?
No, well, that was before my time, but yeah, we know of it.
Yeah.
Like, all our uncle were divers.
Yeah.
So,
Uncle Seaman Dan was a diver,
Yeah.
was a pearl diver.
Yeah, right.
Very,
Yeah.
very dangerous job. A dangerous job. And if you ever go, guys, another story for you. I probably should have been saying this while Maria was cooking. Another great story. If you ever go to the Thursday Island Cemetery, there is a massive part of that cemetery is a Japanese, where the Japanese men are buried. And you're wondering, what are Japanese people doing in the Torres Strait? Well, they came down and were pearl divers in the Torres Strait. And I'll tell you what, you had to have big swingers guys to do that job. That was, when you go over on the ferry from Seisha up to Thursday Island, they play videos on the ferry and that about the pearl diving days, which Maria's uncles and that used to do. And a lot of them died. A lot of them used to get the bends and pass away. Pearl industry is not a big deal up there now. They still cultivate pearls, but they don't die for them now. They cultivate them in a farm type thing. But if you go to the Torres Strait, the Thursday Island butcher shop, and Roz's first cousin, Toshi Nakata, and Drew Nakata. Drew, if you're watching, they're half Torres Strait, half Japanese, because their mum married Uncle Tommy Nakata, who was a Japanese pearl diver. So you'll see that a lot of the people in the Torres Strait have Japanese heritage as well, and Malaysian heritage, Roz, I think, was another big one as well. So anyway, listen, what we might do, Maria, is show everyone the small batch of Subi scones. Have a look at that, everyone. Have a look at that. That's about 1.5 kilos of self-raising flour, and Maria has produced. So you can see, Maria, how on the islands, that is a cheap, it's like, it's not a meal, but it's a good supplement to a meal.
It is.
Someone having,
Like I said, no, we have no bread,
Yeah.
Deborah, scone, whatever. That was our staple.
and obviously a lot of people are probably going, oh no, but on the islands, they still do to this day, they eat turtle and dugong
Yes.
because they don't have butcher shops up there, and the Torres Strait Island people are allowed to hunt turtle and dugong up there.
Yes.
Because it's just what they did, what they've always done up there is lived off the ocean. And as much as we probably don't like turtle and dugong being killed, that's how you had to live.
Yeah.
You had to live. It was either fish, turtle, or dugong. And I guess even now in the outer islands, they have to rely on the barge to come in once a week to bring in staples like rice and flour, fresh fruit and vegetables. And I'm going to have a bit of a rant here, guys. You ever go up to Bamaga and Thursday Island and that, and have a look at the price of things in the supermarket up there? Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. The price of fresh fruit and vegetables and meat. It's criminal. And the government need to start subsidising food, fresh food, for the people up in the Torres Strait and remote communities around Australia, because even in Arakun, when I lived there, the price of things from the local supermarket was just ridiculous.
Triple.
People just can't afford it.
Yeah.
And that's why they supplement their meals with stuff like Subi scones and that, Maria, because it's cheap to produce, it's cheap to make, it's easy to make, and you don't need a lot of ingredients to actually do it.
No.
So, anyway, Roz, read a thing out. If someone wants to, what haven't we done yet? We've done jam and butter and jam. No, we haven't. Yes, we have. Do you want one, Maria? You've got to try one of your own Subi scones. We'll do another golden syrup one, eh?
Yes. I love the golden syrup.
Yeah, the golden syrup. Roz, come in nice
Yeah,
and
it would
close.
be nice with a stew or a soup,
Yeah,
for sure.
these here with coconut curry chicken, and you wouldn't need it. You can put a bit of butter on there and all the juice from the coconut curry chicken, and you just dump that in, and that's like your damper to mop up all the zura, which is the juice, or the juice, isn't it?
It is.
Any juice or gravy and that you call zura.
Zura.
What we might do on this channel is start introducing everyone to Torres Strait language. Well, I know Subi now
Yeah.
is thing. And what was I going to do on this? Oh, butter and golden syrup.
It has to.
Butter and golden syrup.
Yeah.
And what we might
That's
do...
one way of eating it. The other way
Oh.
is you mix it together separately
Yes.
and you dunk the scone in it,
Like Domboy.
like Domboy.
Well, we might get you around again one night to show them another Torres Strait one, Subi Domboy, or just normal Domboy.
Yeah.
Or
Dunk
even-
the floating one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which reminds, it's a bit like
Dunk.
Mum used to make golden syrup dumplings.
Yeah.
And cook the little flour balls, the dumplings, in a golden syrup thing.
yeah.
So Domboys are a similar thing, are they? Except you don't use the
It's
golden
the
syrup.
dumpling, but it's on its own.
Yeah,
It's boiled up on its own, and then you just add.
yeah.
The-
Can you boil them up in? Could you boil them up in coconut milk and let
Like
them
pumpkin
absorb the coconut?
Domboy.
Well, that's
Subi
Yeah,
Domboy.
that's Subi Domboy.
Yeah, we might do that one night if you want to come around again. We'll do.
If she's not busy.
She
She's a
probably
very
never
busy
want to come
woman.
around again after this. Maria's going to need a month to recover from cooking all these. So here we go.
Oh, look at the mouth.
You like a lot?
Yeah. Oh, not yeah. Just enough to cover the scone. That's it. That's enough.
Right, and I'll do another one here.
Oh.
Rafa said, I might have a little bit too, Dad. This is my favourite, everyone, is...
Very nice.
I'll get a thing, Maria.
Paper towel.
Oh,
I never washed my arm.
it's all nice, but my favourite by far is the butter and golden syrup. I'm sure you all know it. If you're watching overseas, Mike Blakey, whatever, I might have to send you some over, Mike. If you let me know, mate, on an email if you can get golden syrup. If not, I want to send a bottle to you. Probably Steve W's tried it. I'm sure Steve's been down to Australia. I want to send a bottle to Slacken as well over in Canada. Mark couldn't be on today. He's from Toronto in Canada. Mark's anniversary tomorrow. So if you see this, Mark and Julie, happy anniversary. Slacken anniversary, Mark and Julie, Burley-Ann guys. It's their wedding anniversary tomorrow. So happy wedding anniversary. Mark's still romantic. He's taken Julie out to a nice place and they're going out to dinner and all that. So happy anniversary, mate. I'll have to send you a bottle of this over because it is the bomb. It is absolutely beautiful. So anyway, I'll get over here. If anyone's got any final questions from the cook-up tonight, if not, just send me an email or whatever, guys, or put a comment down and I'll try and answer it for you. But there you go. A cook-up from Annie Meyer, Subi fried scones, done the right way. They put mine to shame. I feel embarrassed. I'm glad you didn't see my clip, Maria. It was embarrassing. I thought they weren't too bad, but after seeing how they're supposed to be, and I've seen them a million times when you turn up to a do with them, that's why I knew mine hadn't worked, because they weren't nowhere near as thick as yours. But I've seen how you make them now, so let me know. Have a go at them down there, guys. If you're going away, if you're going to a party one night or something, do up a batch of Subi fried scones at home, and they don't have to be warm. You can take them around. They can warm them in an oven or a microwave if they want, or you have them cold, that's fine. And take a big batch of these next time you go to a big dinner party or whatever, especially if there's going to be something like stews and curries and all that type of stuff on the menu.
Bully beef stew.
Bully beef stew. Take some Subi fried scones, and that's good for mopping up the, as I said, the zura. The zura. How do you spell that?
Z.
Starts with a Z. Zura. There's another one. Zura.
Zura.
Zura is like a juice or gravy, isn't it? It's like whatever you can mop up with a bit of bread, they call it the zura. Doesn't matter what it is. Anyway, Maria, thank you so much for coming around tonight and showing us how to do them properly.
Everyone's saying thank you. Mum.
Yeah, no, that's all right. That's good. And g'day to everyone in the family who's watching. I'm glad you all came on to watch Annie Meyer cook up her famous Subi fried scones. And as I said, every time there's a family do, you can guarantee a big batch of these Subi fried scones turn up every time. Maria never fails to walk in with a batch of these. And you're famous throughout the whole family for your Subi fried scones. You really are. Thanks again, Maria, for coming around and doing this for us. I hope you all enjoyed it tonight. You can see how it's done. Have a crack at them at home. Send me a comment or send me a message or an email. Send me a photo on Messenger through Facebook. Say, here, Buck, here's my crack at Subi fried scones. Let all your friends know about them. There's a lot of people out there that probably don't know what Subi is. Probably never heard of frying a scone.
It's so Auntie Maya.
Yeah, so, yeah. And what we'll do now is we'll say goodbye to everyone, but we're going to say it in Torres Strait Island language, and we say,
Yawo.
Yawo is goodbye. Yawo is goodbye in Torres Strait.
Eso, thank you.
What's that one? Eso.
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 Thank you.
Eso is thank you, and Yawo is goodbye. See you, everyone. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We had 260 something on. Hope you enjoyed it. You know how to do them now. Have a crack, and we'll see you again next week for another live feed. Hopefully get an international
Night,
guest
Luke.
on soon. Good night, everyone. Thanks again. I'll watch this back tomorrow morning so that I can see all your comments. How many we still got on, Ross?
Yawo says Matthew G.
Yeah,
That's a
all.
good-
Someone said, who was that, Matthew?
Matthew Gwynn.
Matty Gwynn said, yeah, all. So we'll catch you next time. And don't forget to watch me bloody YouTube clips on my new generator. They're coming out every couple of days. I'm going to release a new one. I've got part 5 out now, guys. That'll be out in a couple of days.
How many parts are there?
There's 5 so far, but there's more coming. you know how me, I had to split them into different parts because I would have gone for about 3 hours otherwise. Thanks again, Maria. See you later, everyone.
See ya.
Take it easy. Look after each other. Be good. Catch you again next time, eh? Thank you. You know how to turn that off, Ross?